If you think that Pantoja VS 2 is a foregone conclusion, let me tell you what, you've got to go over the last fights of either of the fighters. Because let me tell you, I watched Tatsuro Taira Joshua Van, and in the first round alone, Taira took Van down 4 times. And let me tell you something, you don't want to be taken down by Alexander Pantoja. Go look at Alexander Pantoja's last outing. And I'm not talking about when his elbow pops out of place. I'm talking about his real last outing against Kai Kara France. Man, talk about a slaughterfest. It looked like Kai Kara did not belong in there with Pantoja. You do not want to go into the late rounds. You do not want to get taken down by Pantoja. What's going to happen if Joshua Van gets taken down? Well, if we go back over the Taira fight, Joshua Van found a way to get back up and get back up and get back up. But the fact that he got taken down 8 times in that title fight, dude, a guy who has seen a lot of 5-round fights in Pantoja is not gonna let you back up as easy. He's gonna make it hard. Not to mention the fact that you kind of pissed the guy off by being really disrespectful. I'm looking forward to this fight just as much as the next guy, but I do not think it's gonna be easy. I think Joshua Van is good. In fact, I think he's great. I know he's great. His striking is so fun to watch. Man, those knockdowns during the Taira fight were wild. But there is a reason why Pantoja has won 30 fights. There is a reason he has only lost 6 fights. The guy is truly chasing greatness. I mean, not long ago, I remember him doing a video talking about, you know, trying to get the attention of Demetrius Johnson. I like Pantoja, I like Van. And, well, let me say I used to like Van. I was a big fan of Joshua Van until I saw the press conference where I realized that Van was just a TikTok generation annoying child. And then I was like, oh, I can't wait to see Pantoja absolutely dismember this guy. He was interrupting Pantoja at a press conference. He was talking smack. He was saying, sit down, you won't do nothing, you're not, you know. I don't come from the smack talk world, the WWE world, all that stuff. That's not my world. I don't like it. And of course, I like building the fights and all that, but when you're just being disrespectful, it's another thing, and that sells the fight. Now you have my interest, sure, but you don't have my fandom in Joshua Van. Now, I was a fan of Joshua Van. I remember watching the post-fight after Joshua Van and Pantoja won, the first fight, where it was kind of like a fluke, and the layman would know that. Someone who walked in and that was their first fight they ever saw, they could tell, that wasn't really a fight. Something kind of wonky happened and the fight was over. So there's no real excuse. It was kind of awkward and uncomfortable to see Joshua Van, like, not acknowledge the fact at all that it was sort of a fluke. He kind of was like blank. It was strange. He wasn't like flaunting it in Pantoja's face or anything, but he also didn't really acknowledge what just happened. He was like, I'm the champion. It's like, yeah, you are, and I get it. You're probably overtaken by the moment. Most people probably would be for a while, but there was no acknowledgement later at the presser or at the interview or the post-fight octagon interview. So it's like, mad respect. You've won a bunch. You know, you got the title fight, but you should probably acknowledge that that fight wasn't real. I mean, nothing happened. It's not like you earned it during that fight. You earned the opportunity, so I guess in a way you earned the belt, but y'all know what I'm saying. So the fact that that's the way you earn the belt, and then you talk smack against one of the greatest ever in Pantoja, yeah, Joshua Van lost a fan that day. I mean, I like his fight style is so incredibly exciting. The fact that he could get back up against Taira was, you know, promising for a champion. You want to see him get back up and go to war. His fight style is exciting. He has like a record for like the most fights per minute, or pardon me, the most strikes per minute or something like that. The guy is exciting to watch. That huge right when he knocked Taira down, oh my goodness. But man, you can't be disrespecting one of the greats. I don't care who you are. You shouldn't be talking to someone that way. I think we're in for an exciting fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I don't know how it's gonna play out. I don't know what the odds are that something goes wrong again like it did in their first fight. I don't think it's very likely to happen. I think we're in for a banger. And dude, if Joshua Van even for a second overlooks Pantoja, he's gonna give him a rough night, which might be a good fight. Subscribe here. There's no one on earth that loves this sport and respects it in the way that I do. Subscribe here, and if you like the stories of these incredible fighters, go check out my other channel, Owen Lee Productions. We do big, long documentaries on some of the greatest fighters on planet Earth and their rise to greatness.